Now, foreign military financing, it's a critical foreign policy tool for promoting Washington's interests around the world. It ensures U.S. coalition partners and friendly foreign governments are equipped and trained to work towards common security goals. Amid China's irrational territorial ambitions and crises in Ukraine and Israel, U.S. foreign military financing, it's witnessing a sustained uptick. These grants enable key allies and friends to improve their defense capabilities and foster closer military relationships between the United States and the recipient nations. Increased military capabilities build and strengthen multilateral coalition and enable friends and allies to be increasingly interoperable with regional U.S. and NATO forces. By increasing demand for U.S. systems, foreign military financing, it also contributes to a strong U.S. defense industrial base. A strong defense industrial base is an important element of U.S. strategy that reduces costs for the Department of Defense, acquisitions, and secures more jobs for American workers. Foreign military financing, it's been used to send around $4 billion of military aid to Kyiv. Heading into 2022, U.S. foreign assistance, it was driven by various priorities of the Biden administration, including combating climate change, responding to the COVID-19 pandemic, and countering authoritarianism. But since Russia's invasion in February of that year, Ukraine has become far and away the top recipient of U.S. foreign aid. It's the first time a European country has held the top spot since the Harry S. Truman administration directed vast sums into rebuilding the continent through the Marshall Plan after World War II. Foreign military financing has been used to send billions more into Afghanistan, Iraq, Israel and Egypt and other nations. And for now, for the first time in more than 40 years, the United States is using its own money to send weapons to a place it officially does not recognize. That's Taiwan. A divided U.S. Congress has held up billions of dollars worth of aid for Ukraine, although Taiwan appears to have far more bipartisan support. Washington does not have official diplomatic relations with the self-governing Taiwan, which China claims is part of its territory. Washington and Taipei maintain unofficial ties through the de facto U.S. embassy on the island. Washington has remained a key ally and arms supplier to Taiwan despite switching diplomatic recognition from Taipei to Beijing in 1979. It also is the island's second largest trade partner. Beijing resists any hint of diplomatic relations between Taiwan and other governments. As per the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, defense spending by the United States accounted for nearly 40% of military expenditures by countries around the world in 2022. Defense spending accounts for a sizable portion of the federal budget, and the United States vastly outspends other nations. President Biden is seeking war aid for Ukraine and Israel, which includes more money for Taiwan as well. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.